Hey, good morning, family. This is Ricky, and welcome to Hope for Today. We've been looking at those behind the scenes characters surrounding the Christmas story, and we've been all week looking at Zechariah, the daddy of John the Baptist. The angel told him he was having this baby. He refuses to believe and is thereby made silent. Imagine 9 months of your wife being pregnant, but you can't say a word. And then Luke chapter 1, verse 64 happens. It says, "And immediately his mouth was opened and his tongue loosed, and he spoke, blessing God." I wish I had more time on this, but have you ever been forced into a season of silence? Has God ever shut your mouth and just told you to be quiet? Or perhaps the situation was so tense or troubled, tumultuous, or whatever the case, where you just weren't allowed to speak into it? That's Zechariah. He's been forced to be silent. But what's interesting is that we see that God was using the silence to prepare Zechariah for a much better sound. This is what I want you to hear. There's times when God needs us to be quiet while he reveals the reason we've been called. And sometimes what starts for us as doubt ends in declaration. That's the whole story here. So much so that he doubts at the beginning of his silence, but at the end of his silence, he is now sure that God did hear him, that God does love him, and God has a plan for his life. You may be in a season where God has closed your mouth, but when you open it, be ready to give him great praise. That's Hope for Today. I'll see you next time.